Okay, so we got the Polaris Magnum. Front CV's all fixed. Runs pretty good now, but we stole the battery out of it for the Warrior. And then the front brake caliper locked up, so once we get that freed up, this will be good to go. Little Honda 300EX. Got some lights on it. Still got to wire them out. I don't know if I like the look. Kind of looks like Sid the Sloth. Or a praying mantis. But she needs some tires, and got the chain figured out. Got the sputter figured out. The sputter was actually the reverse safety thing on the underneath the back brake pedal. The wire was bad, so it thought it kept thinking it was in reverse and cutting engine power, which I didn't even know these had that, but that's kind of cool. Warrior runs again. Brand new throttle cable. I got a new clutch cable, I just ain't put it on yet. But the exhaust is rusted through right here at the head pipe, and it's jetted terrible for that pipe, so got to get a new head pipe for it, and then get a new exhaust, because this one rusted out. Everything's gone. So whole new exhaust system, it should be good to go. And the Honda over here, the 200 or 250, sorry, this needs a lot of little things. The wheel bearings are shot. Steering stem bearing at the bottom there is shot. The only thing holding the steering stem in is the tie rods at the moment. You got a bumper that needs to be put on. You got to convert it from twist throttle to thumb throttle. Needs a new chain. That exhaust sounds pretty good though. Needs another bath. And then just jetted for that new pipe, and it should rip pretty good. My brother's 450R. She's she locked up. Motor's locked up, sitting over here on the bench. Eventually he'll get a rebuild for that. And then Sam's Polaris up here. Got this all fixed here. Got this side done. All nice and tight now. Because it was like this. Those bushings are just gone, non-existent anymore. So hopefully that'll help her ride out. And then for steering stem bushings, we're gone too. So I ordered some of those. We'll get that all sorted out. The YZ125 sucking air somewhere, so it's revving to the moon every time we start it. Dylan's 100. He's going to get a new set of tires. These ones are kind of bald. Probably from all the burnouts on the concrete. And then just a good old Raptor. Ready to roll whenever. Maybe get a new set of headlights, because these are a little dim for a 2024, so I don't really like them. But I might get a set of Resto Quad lights for these. I like how they look, the V2s. And then you got the little Suzuki, which right now won't start for some reason. The solenoid just clicks, so I don't know if starter's out or what, but that thing flew really far last time it was ridden, so who knows, maybe something got knocked loose. But I'm trying to find another one, because that motor runs so good, but that frame's just junk. I mean, it was free, so you can't really complain, but if we could find another one with a bad motor for a decent price, I think we could get away with that. Alright, out here working on the Warrior. Got the old header off. Gotta pull the shroud off still. The old exhaust is cooked. Shit's rusted through. Everything's falling apart inside. Dylan's over there doing the main jet, playing with shit. Got his ass hanging out because his belt's not up.
I don't have a belt. Leave my ass alone.
It's a nice one though.
Well, thank you.
Got the new pipe on. Got my finger in the camera, it's chasing us around.
Quit fingering the camera.
The camera likes it.
Yeah, she's tight.
What?
Foreign gas help.
Oh shit. Yep.
God damn it.
Float stuck.
Float is. Could be. God damn it. They're gonna pull this car. What the fuck?
Is there just not enough fuel in it yet?
Still, man, put it too fucking tight. No, it's not getting any fuel in it.
On the bright side, it's not leaking.
Shut that off. Damn it.
Got the new pipe on. It's looking pretty good. Really like the black belt. The rest of the Warrior is going to look about the same when I'm done with it. Hopefully be able to get the frame and everything powder coated. Did run into an issue of why it was running so rough. First off, the carburetor needs to be rebuilt. It's leaking everywhere. It's leaking from the float bowl seals now. My brother got it to where it wasn't leaking from the overflow because the floats were stuck, but then it still ran like crap. So we pulled. Right now everything's all kind of a mess because I just have it sitting here, but pulled the timing chain cover off and it was about 1 tooth back. So the timing was advanced. Hopefully that's what's causing the issue. But the even worse part is when I went to pull the timing gear off to reset the timing, the washer fell down inside the case. So now I gotta pull the flywheel cover off, which I've already done, and I didn't find the washer, so it's stuck somewhere in here. So I put it back on just to keep everything clean. But I'm gonna have to pull this back off, pull the flywheel, get a magnet, shove it up inside here, and try and get that washer back out. Hopefully that's where the washer is, and it's not down here in this little oil runway, because then I'm screwed. But, yep, adjust the timing, get it all put back together. Hopefully that helps. I also got another box of goodies for the Raptor. Now these, I really like their packaging, by the way. That packaging tape is badass. So, what do we got in here? So we got our turn signals for the rear. We got, obviously, one hand. The new headlights. These are the V2s. What else came in here? Got leaves in my box now. So we got the wiring harness. Oh, stickers. Well, that's worth it right there. The whole wiring harness. The mounting brackets. The switch. Oh, I didn't know I had a horn. I thought you had to order that separate. And then this is rear turn signal expansion harness. Alright. Oh yeah, there's the horn. Oh, came with the horn and everything. We'll get these put on sometime. Sometime soon. But for now, I gotta ride that to work because the wheel bearing in that blew up. So, see you guys later. There she is.
I went off.
Yeah. You let off that time? I got Tim and Sam behind me. I'll just cruising forward here, but I got Tim and Sam behind me with their headlights on, but still. My low beams seem brighter than my brights. And Tim's fucking headlights on that Polaris 570. Fucking bright. Now this road I know from experience is full of deer. Usually if you want to come see something while you're driving around, they're over here. Look like a raccoon. I'll let her go past. Uh-oh. Must have been a deer in the road. That thing's here to play. Good thing. Two trail. No, this backpack is not good for trail riding. Over the chair. Good to be home. This backpack is not good for trail riding. For a small trip like that, this bag works, but for trails...
Yeah, trail, any bag with your back on the trail sucks, trust me.
Well, it swings around a lot being a single point.
Yeah, you'd be better off with a double.
And it's heavy. I don't have much in here. With the med bag. So right now I'm getting ready to tear apart the Raptor and put the new Resto quad headlights on. And I've already got some of it done. Got, you know, the front little piece off and the seat off. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I make videos. I should probably film some of this. So I'm going to get a little work done, set this on time lapse, and once I get the plastics off, I'll do a better video for you guys showing you actually, you know, the headlights and everything. Well, until then, here we go. Alright, I would like to let you know that this is the first time I've ever touched this thing, and I have no idea how to take it apart. Here's the original OEM light. Now we have to take these grommets. This grommet here has a little metal sleeve you got to take out. And then we got to take this headlight shroud off. But what's kind of funny is these headlights are actually newer than that quad, because when I wrecked it, they had to replace these lights. So I'm just replacing them again. I was going to have them do it for me, but I didn't have the money at the time, and I had to get this back. Oh, yeah. Kind of pull them apart. They just kind of pop off by hand. They got these little tabs right there where my thumb is. They just kind of hold onto the edge of the plastic. It's nothing too fancy. Now, we're going to pull these out. These are the new lights. Oh yeah, and that's the Warrior over there, all tore apart. Because there's a washer that fell off of the cam down into the case, and now I need to get a flywheel puller because I can't get a magnet in there. She's trying to find that washer. So that's fun. I don't believe we'll need that because I bought the wiring harness. Come here, you. So I already took the blue film off of this one. I saved the other one so you can at least see that, but these are the new ones. The projectors and the clear lenses. Here's the old one. Just show a little comparison there. Alright, we'll get this all stuck together and put back on there. First, I actually need this one. So, while I'm right here on camera, I might as well just give you guys this little thing here. Alright, let's get this thing put back on there. Alright, got the bevel on. Got the grommets in. Got that little metal sleeve in this one. I think they're going to look pretty damn good on there. The lights on there, and this side is the new one, that side is stock. So I'm gonna turn the headlights on, so you guys can see the difference. I believe that's low. Yeah, that should be low beam. Now, these ones are kind of vertical. Those are just factory ones, really aren't that bright. That's actually really fucking bright. It doesn't show up on camera and it's daytime. But they kind of project in a flat line. Like, it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'll have to show you at night, but. Alright, here's the bright. And the this white strip down here is the daytime running lights, but they're not hooked up yet. But those are the lights so far. I'll get the other side done and then we'll figure out the wiring harness for the daytime running lights. So we got the lights all installed, the wiring all nice and tucked up in here. Could be a little better, still a little hanging out here and there. Yeah, I'll try to get an orange zip tie to match. You really can't see anything different other than the lights themselves, which, you know, that's so freaking cool. Low beam, high beam. Can't really tell on camera what the difference is. Look out there. That's, shut these lights off. So those are just your running lights, which are actually pretty bright. Then you got your low beam and your high beam. And then turn these back on. You got your turn signals. Sure. Really bright. Horn. Horn's actually way louder than I thought it would be. You got tail lights, sequential turn signal light, and if I can do this real quick, they have a start sequence too. It's a really short one, but I still need to do a little more tidying up. Just slap the seat back on for now for a quick little test. Set that over there. Alright, so basically you got under here, got the horns right there. I don't know how hard that is for you guys to see. It's kind of dark. And I got all the wiring kind of right here, all nice and tied up and neat, and all up right under here. All zip tied to the frame. Everything's bolted to where it says it should be if you read the instructions. You got hot wire and ground. Got the ground here. You got the hot wire running back to the splitter into the fuse box. I had to cut the lid to get it to fit, and then I tried to get it to snap. I've seen another YouTuber do this. I used his video to do this all. He helped a lot. I'm not going to name any names or anything, but I might put a link in the description so you guys can go check him out, see how he did it, because I basically copied what he did. Not to a T, because I ran my turn signals a little different. And this is a 2024, so some things might be different compared to his. But anyway, I don't know what these wires go to, but I'm going to get some electrical tape and tape all these up. And maybe bundle these wires up in here a little nicer. And tape these side up and tape this up and then tape it down to the plastic so the seat's not ruining the wire. But really, other than taping all this up back here, that's all I have to do and it'll be good to go again. I think these turn signals came out neat. I mounted mine up a little higher up on the fender brackets. I see a lot of people running them right here. But I still got the big factory exhaust. This whole thing's stock. But I wanted to make sure they were clear of all exhaust issues. That wire's a little close. I gotta zip tie it up a little higher. When I clear up these wires, I'll pull it up like that. Should be fine once it's nice and tight. Or I'll zip tie it back here along this rail. But I want to get those wires taped up first. Other than that, they work pretty good. I haven't taken it out for a test ride or anything yet to see how bright they really are, but we'll find out. Alright. I'm freezing, so I'm going to head inside for the night, and might take it for a quick lap around the yard so you guys can see what the headlights look like when I'm riding it, but it's really cold. And it's only going to get colder here in Michigan. But I was going to get some drone footage today and got so busy with this I forgot to do it. So maybe tomorrow I'll take the drone out before I go to work, fly it around, get some shots of the fall colors and everything. Maybe do a little photo shoot with the Raptor. If I can get up early enough, that is. Alright, I got my helmet on, warmer jacket. That will never not be cool. Alright. Forgot my gloves. Oh well. See how bright these lights are. The daytime running lights. My headlights aren't even on yet. These are actually pretty bright. Alright, now I'm going to turn on the low beam. That's low? Holy shit! Alright, low beams are pretty good. Way better than stock. I'm not going to be too rough on it because I got to tighten up a bunch of stuff. We still got electrical tapes and stuff. But these are nice. Way nicer than my stock one. I'd be nice and I'm out here jumping it. Then on the right. You really can't tell too much of a difference between the brights and just those normal lights. These are just the normal low beam, and after I turn this corner, here goes the high beam. I guess they spot out a lot farther. This thing is a menace. For me, that was a big jump, and like I said, I was gonna go easy on it. Gotta make sure they don't fall off, right? Better to do it on that home than on a trail. Yeah, I really like these lights. It turned out pretty nice, but I can't feel my hands right now. I'll throw up a side-by-side of the headlights now and the stock one, if I can figure out how to do that. You're next, warrior. Once we get you fixed. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. The horn is so loud. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. There's also another button here for a light bar, if you know I had one. I see you can get the mounts for the handlebars and put the light bar on the top, but I don't know, these lights seem pretty bright, so oh excuse me, so I'm just gonna stick with these for now.
Upside down?
No, you got it upside down. I don't know.
Kyle, come here.
just the daytime running lights. There's low beam.
that big a bump. I'm also gonna lose my backpack. Still gotta keep your eyes out. You never know when you can get a big hole that ain't a shadow. These are usually truck trails, and when it rains, the trucks like to come out in the Jeeps and they like to play in the mud. But it looks mostly like sand. That don't mean there's not a big fucking 44-inch hole laying around somewhere. Or a down tree that nobody's cleaned up yet. I ain't been back here yet. That much on this. Actually, I don't think I've taken this down here yet at all. There's usually a big hole here. It's also really sandy. So you get into some spots, you kind of want These lights are nice. That was fun. She's actually got my old lights off of this on the Wolverine. It is kind of neat how they just bolted right on there.
Yeah. Other than me breaking them bolts, it wouldn't have been bad at all.
Right, it's just you have to reuse that little metal thing in the bolt.
Yeah.
But they bolt right on.
Yeah.
You got 2024 headlights on an 07.
Yeah.
They're a little brighter than the old ones.
Yeah, they're actually a lot more brighter than the old ones.
Is it because the old ones were dirty, or is it because these ones are new?
I don't know. It could have been because they're dirty, but
Well, and the bulbs are new.
yeah, the bulbs are newer. I figured too. But
Yeah, that's neat.
yeah, it bolts right on. It only took me so long because of breaking the bolts.
I'm glad they fit, though. At least somebody's getting use out of them. You know, most people, you buy stock parts or new parts, and the stock ones just sit on a shelf.
Yeah.
But that's good to know, because then you can get the newer headlights for it too, and set those aside.
What do you mean the newer headlight?
Like the version 1s or the version 2s like mine.
Yeah.
Those are bright.
I'm gonna cruise one lap with these on, do another lap with the low, and then a lap with a high.
Alright.
Just around this little square.
Yep. I think he's having fun.